Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our Wednesday night meditation experience. Michael Burke and I are delighted to welcome you into our space and into our hearts here this evening. Let's make a sacred vow and pledge here this evening. We're not going to talk about viruses. We're not going to mention them anymore, but we're going to simply be in a place of peace, a place of oneness, a place of connection and harmony with Mother Earth. Happy Earth Day, everybody. It's a day to be very mindful of this incredible planet that we all share, this incredible gift that we share. And so we will be sharing poetry, some music, some silence, some readings, and some silence as we simply sit and bask in the awareness of our oneness with this beautiful Earth home. We begin with this song that was originally written by the astronaut Buzz Aldrin as he made his way home. For the world forever turning, for the skies, for every sea, for the cycles of all nature, sing we a joyful song of peace. Sing peace, sing peace to the world. No peace in your soul. For the mountains, hills, and pastures in their silent majesty, for the oceans in their splendor, sing we a joyful song of peace. Sing peace, sing peace to the world. No peace in your soul. For the sun, the stars, and planets in a dance of death and birth, in our joy we sing, returning home to the womb of Mother Earth, home to the womb of Mother Earth. I invite you now to become very peaceful and to take the words of that song into your heart. Take a deep breath with me. And on the exhale, allow yourself to ease into a place of calm, peaceful surrender. And maybe take a picture in your mind of this incredible place we call home. And we begin with our first reading entitled Sun and Earth, Male and Female Energies that sustain life on this planet. Father Sun only knows how to give without expectation of ever getting anything back. And Mother Earth knows only to receive and then to nurture and to accept. For she is the caretaker. And when the two are married, creation happens. And so Michael will represent the sun and I will represent the earth. And we will celebrate all creation.
I freely offer the richness of my spirit to the world.
And I receive that richness and give it life by holding it in my heart.
And thus I am the father
and the mother of all creation.
I shine my light and offer the blessing I am to the world.
I receive the light that is everywhere present, and I allow it to nurture and to support me.
And thus I am the father
and the mother of all creation.
I freely allow the creativity of who I am to be expressed at the highest and best.
I witness the beauty of the world as I tend the garden of creativity through my gratitude.
And thus I am the father
and the mother of all creation.
I freely and completely offer myself unconditionally so that you may thrive.
I bask in your light, and I embrace all the world and all that it has to offer.
And thus I am the father
and the mother of all creation.
I shine from the brightness of my soul to illuminate the world.
And I receive your light as I allow it to nourish and to nurture me and all life.
And thus I am the father
and the mother of all creation.
I awaken the power of passion and all the magic it provides.
And I allow the fire of your passion to infuse me with its light.
And thus I am the father
and the mother of all creation.
I offer you the flame of internal wisdom to guide and inspire you.
And I willingly accept the fire of your inspiration and receive it and send it forth with great gratitude and joy.
And thus I am the father
and the mother
of all creation. I illuminate the miracle of your uniqueness so that you may offer your gifts to the world.
And I welcome your invitation to grow and to share with all connected hearts.
And thus, I am the father
and I am the mother of all creation. And so I invite you to be in a place of receiving the heartbeat of the Father and the Mother, the dance of all creation, as the drum represents that which is beating at the center. Join your voice with mine if you are led. I am one with the rhythm of the mother. I am one with the rhythm of the Father. It's the heartbeat of earth. It's the heartbeat of the sun. I am one with the rhythm of the mother. I am one with the rhythm of the Father. It's the heartbeat of earth. It's the heartbeat of the sun. I am one with the rhythm of the mother. I am one with the rhythm of the Father. It's the heartbeat of the earth. It's the heartbeat of the sun. I am one with the rhythm of the mother. I am one with the rhythm of the Father, the mother. I am one with the rhythm of the mother. I am one with the rhythm of the Father. I am one with the rhythm of the mother. I am one with the rhythm of the Father. Let the heartbeat take us into our first period of silence.
Earth Day Elegy. Leaves upon the wind. I love the way you weave the mornings in countless colored threads. The way your sky appears at dawn. Rays of grace in infinite threads. Oh, Mother, sweet, sweet Gaia, may we cherish your treasured soil. May we grow to be your Savior by making claim of this turmoil. We have taken and taken and not given enough. It's time to balance what we take and give. For the life we live is never separate from the life on which we live. Let us truly love our dearest mother with caring thoughts and tender ways. Let us nurse her back to health so she may nurse us all our days. For she is the very root of any growth that is to be. And we are the leaves upon the wind. But we are falling from her tree. We must strengthen her from the trunk if we are to branch anew to life. It's time to take care of our sweet mother. It's time to comfort all her strife. Let us show her in our actions that we can live on her with pride. Let us show her with our love that we are all on the same side. It's time to stand together, for our feet are all upon the only home we'll ever know. And it's time to renew her dawn. Yes, we can light her morning sky that she gives us every day with a new and vibrant color by living life in a loving way. By living life in a loving way. For she supplies the very foundation upon which we all must live as one. Yes, she is mother to every daughter, as well as mother to every son. Let us be the best children we can be by taking care of the care she takes to give us all our precious home and share of everything she makes. It's time to bathe her in the love in which she lovingly bathes us. It's time to love our Mother Earth. It's time to love her, all of us. All of us.
The earth is our gift. What shall we do with her? Treat her with love or neglect? The earth is our gift. What shall we do with her? Hurt her or give her respect? The earth is our home. How shall we live here? In love with her or simply asleep? The earth is our home. How shall we live here? As something to lose or to keep? The beautiful trees, rivers and streams, how long do I think they can last? As long as I see they are all part of me, every flower, every blade of grass. The earth, sky, and sea are all one with me, my father and my mother in truth. Every creature I see is family to me, so I offer up this prayer to you. May you live in peace, wild and free, safe and clean, in harmony. May you live in peace, wild and free, safe and clean, in harmony. For this sacred place I am so grateful, I am so blessed for this home, for all that surrounds me. I am so thankful that I do not live here alone. The earth is a temple, a sacred reminder, a sanctuary we can all share. As stewards of love, it's our sacred duty to offer our hands as our prayers. May you live in peace, wild and free, safe and clean, in harmony. May you live in peace, wild and free, safe and clean, in harmony. The earth is our gift. What shall we do with it? Let us fall into our second period of silence as we answer that question.
Spirit told me to lay down on Mother Earth at the Etowah Indian Mounds. So I did. And I began to hear, at first, little sounds that gently became this delicate conversation between each blade of grass. They were dancing with mycelium, the earth's internet, the consciousness of Gaia. The windows of roots, so that all can see into one another. No separation, just saturation. A connection so complete that it is not a connection. It is one. One elaborate conversation between one eternal existence and itself. The vision we see with our eyes is but a sprinkling from the saints. These eyes, made of millions of atoms that were formed in the stars that they are now witness to, are but portals of perception. Gaia's gown is ever changing each time we blink. A new earth. A new earth. Bathed in evolutionary irony. We are creation's vision of its own creation. And in that vision, am I. Which from Spirit's point of view is, I am. Which when I eventually finally tuned into this, was what each blade of grass was actually saying to each other in union. I am. I am. Yet I heard them separate at first. They never were. I was. Now, I am not separate. I am each blade of grass. I am the soil of all souls. I am growth in all its glory. I am Mother Earth. A saturation of sanctuary.
And now we invite you to take a journey with us and to allow the tones of the bowl to lead us around this beautiful home. Breathe. Just breathe. And begin to picture yourself before a magnificent forest. Towering trees. Miles and miles deep. Dense and thick. Light and dark. Strong. Holding the memories of centuries, of eons, of time itself. And as you stand in awe and amazement of what is before you, you bow in reverence to the great wisdom that is there. And open your mind and your heart with the question of the forest. What are you asking me to do? Who are you asking me to be? And what is mine to know? And from that place of openness, the forest speaks in a voice that only you can hear. And then from this awareness, suddenly the landscape changes. And a vast ocean spreads out before you, and you hear the lapping of the waves calling you. An ocean more deep than anything you have ever known. And a deep sense of awareness of all the creatures that live within comes upon you. And the wisdom that resides within the waters of earth. And you bring the same question, the same openness as you bow upon the sand and the shore. and ask the mighty ocean, what would you have me do? Who would you have me be? And what is mine to know? With open heart and mind, receptive spirit, she speaks. And then as magically as she appeared, she melts. And you look up from your reverie and behold a mountain. Mountain after mountain after mountain, behold, is before you. Green mountains and white mountains, towering cliffs. And with the same reverence and awe, you kneel down at the majesty and glory of it all. And you ask the same questions. Who would you have me be? What would you have me do? What is mine to know? And a great wind comes by, bringing with it a fog, a mist, that gently clears the landscape. And all that exists before you is the sky. As far as the eye can see and far beyond. More expansive than all the rest. With hands raised, with face raised, what is mine to do? Who am I to be? And you ask the sky, what is mine to know? And with the answer that emerges, you fall, your face upon the earth, your entire body on the earth. And there's no need to ask, for her heartbeat is your heartbeat. And the answers come from the core of creation herself. And this time the conversation is two-way. Oh, great Spirit, earth, sun, sky, and sea, you are inside and all around me. O great Spirit, earth, sun, sky, and sea, you are inside and all around me. Earth, my body, water, my blood, wind, my breath, fire, my spirit. Earth, my body, water, my blood, wind, my breath, fire, my spirit. O great Spirit, earth, sun, sky, and sea, you are inside and all around me. Earth, my body, water, my blood, wind, my breath, fire, my spirit. Earth, my body, water, my blood, wind, my breath, fire, my spirit. O great Spirit, earth, sun, sky, and sea, you are inside and all around me. You are inside and all around me. Let us take a moment as Michael plays the flute to simply unite with the ancestors, the earth keepers, the wisdom of the ancestors and the ages, as we know our oneness with the earth, with each of them, with all creation. And so now, remaining in that posture as you lay upon the breast of Mother Earth, you feel the oneness with the very ground beneath you. Our final poem, Kissing the Ground of Gaia.
Come on, said Earth. You once crawled right out of me. Let go, said earth. You can only fall back into me. Like a raindrop kissing the ground of Gaia. Some will nourish, some will wash, some will splash wonder, and some will sprinkle wisdom. Some will drown demons, and some shall drench the dungeons of our dry and brittle memory, the saturation of our salvation. We are the waters of wonder. We shall all gather in some immaculate mix, evaporating illusions to shape dark matter clouds that form little pieces of us, all of us. And we fall away upon each breath, each cycle, a delicate death. Ascension through integration. Ascension through integration. Come on, said earth. You once crawled right out of me. Let go, said earth. You can only fall back into me. So I fall into my beloved mother, like an ethereal easy chair, like a holy hammock, caressing the afternoon breeze. I become the wind. I am the song of silent surrender. I embrace the moment. I embrace this moment. I enter I. I am in the mother, and the mother is in me. A melting of molecular majesty. A synergy that's in a sea of effervescent possibility. And each blazing rider brings a companion of darkness. A shadow rides with every horseman. For dark and light are the left and right that reign this majestic beast. And it's balance that bridges and bridles and frees us all to feast. We can feast, but we must nurture. Nurture love instead of fear. Nurture love instead of fear. Because any fear not faced is a limit we've embraced. Let's open to all we are and stop imagining we are not. Come on, said earth. You once crawled right out of me. Let go. Let go, said earth. You can only fall back into me.
For the sun, the stars, and planets in a dance of death and birth. In our joy we sing, returning home to the womb of Mother Earth, home to the womb of Mother Earth. It is here that we have come from. It is here where we will return. And it is here that we will heal our planet, our humanity, and our hearts. And so it is, and so we let it be. Amen, amen, amen. It is our greatest desire, both Michael and I, that you enjoyed what you have experienced here this evening. If you have, I'm going to ask you to make a couple of offerings this week to Unity North, either through text to give, through Facebook, or mail in a check. You've been very generous, and I want to say thank you so very much. But I also want to support Michael Burke's ministry. michaelmurphyburke.com. You can go there and get some of his products. You can get his books. You can connect with him about the things that he's doing, and he's still doing it, even though he's not making a lot of money at it. Your generous donation to Michael as well. He's also on Venmo. He's on PayPal. There's a lot of ways to get to him, and if you want a little help doing that, please call me directly. I'll call Michael because we want to support him. A lot of his work has dried up during this time, and yet he still is here doing this. And I'm very grateful. So the church receives your generosity. Michael will receive your generosity. And know that the universe receives your generosity. We thank you very much. We end with this final reading. And just let it be our thankfulness that we send you forth this evening. If you have enjoyed this, please tell people that we're here every Wednesday night doing these incredible meditations. We're here every Sunday doing some incredible talks and songs and remembering the truth of who we are. We are thankful for Mother Earth, who has provided to all of us what we need from the beginning of time.
Our minds and hearts are one.
We give thanks for the waters that quench our thirst and provide us with life.
Our minds and hearts are one.
We are grateful for vast fields of plant life that we harvest from the gardens and all the medicinal herbs of the world.
Our minds and hearts are one. We gather our minds together to send thanks to all the animal kingdom. They have many things to teach us.
Our minds and our hearts are one.
We turn our thoughts to the trees that provide shelter and shade, those that bear fruit and those that provide beauty.
Our minds and our hearts are one.
We thank the birds of the sky for the beautiful songs that remind us to enjoy and appreciate life.
Our minds and our hearts are one. We are thankful for wind and sun. We hear their voices in the moving air as they refresh us and purify us.
Our minds and hearts are one.
We are grateful for the moon and the stars that light the nighttime sky and govern the cycles of our life.
Our minds and hearts are one.
We are thankful for all enlightened earth keepers who have come to help throughout the ages. And when we forget how to live in harmony with earth, they remind us of the way of oneness.
Our minds and hearts are one. Finally, we turn our gratitude to the Creator, the Great Spirit, and offer our humble thanks for all creation.
Our minds and our hearts are one. I bid you good night. I am one with the rhythm of the mother. I am one with the rhythm of the Father. It's the heartbeat of earth. It's the heartbeat of the sun. I am one with the rhythm of the mother. I am one with the rhythm of the Father. It's the heartbeat of earth. It's the heartbeat of the sun.